What will be like the most difficult track to like remember all the shortcuts and execute them all?
At the moment, it feels like Sewer Speedway would take that title.
Oh yeah, Sewer Speedway for
Yeah,
sure.
there's a shortcut in that track specifically where you have to make a certain jump. I don't know if we went over this, but I feel that jump now is a lot more inconsistent than it would be in the original game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like if you jump too soon, you won't be able to make it. If you jump if you jump at the exact moment you're about to leap, you definitely got it covered. There's no telling where that timing window is now.
Yeah, I'm just changing characters real quickly.
Sure.
Alright, there we go.
Next track is already set.
Oh, I just I noticed the darker skin now.
Yeah. Going back to the whole watermelon Tana argument from before.
I feel like that stereotype of like black people liking watermelons don't hold up enough compared to like fried chicken and grape soda.
Yeah.
Like I have plenty of black friends that will fully admit to liking fried chicken and grape soda, but not so much with watermelon.
Yeah, and that. Yeah, I've never noticed that particular connection. But apparently it's enough to set off Reset Era.
Yeah.
I think we went over that already.
Definitely. Oh yeah, I just noticed the shortcut on this track in particular.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Whoa, TNT, hello.
Oh, look out for that. Yep, that was my doing.
Yeah, I know. Like that came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh crap.
I like to play defensively.
Oh, why blue shell? That was the worst time for that to happen. Wow.
See you at the finish line.
Right, there's another shortcut, assuming that you're fast enough.
To jump off the ramp and make a left turn.
Ooh, this is a big jump. Oh, I figured out who that's time thing.
Oh, really?
Good thing we now have a patch where there's a cooldown for items like this. So we're not seeing them like every other minute.
Yeah, I remember that being like really annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
It's like I get time stamp and as soon as it ends, there's another one. Okay, that was close. Ooh, whoa. Okay, gotta be careful about that exclamation mark.
Yeah. Yeah, setting that off will definitely be your downfall if you aren't paying attention.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks fun.
What the heck? Oh, I was going the wrong way.
Oh, whoop.
Man, this is something I've noticed that a lot of racing games do, but like once you're in the third lap, the song like speeds up. It's like there's that like anticipation of like hurrying your ass up to finish the race.
Yep. In tag team racing's case, it's kind of a different story, whereas if you're on the final lap, the music will play a short tune based on what position you're in.
There we go.
If you're anywhere in first
oh my
place,
god, there's
you'll get a cheerful tune encouraging you to race on with victory. If you're in the middle, it'll sort of tell you, or telling who's going to be neck and neck. If you're anywhere below 6th or 8th, then the music will be more sad or threatening, indicating, hey, you need to hurry up.
Power sliding to the limit. What is that?
I think that's performing a certain amount of power. Yeah, you have to be power sliding for a certain amount of time with Tawna, and I think you pulled that off pretty well.
Oh, sweet. Oh yeah, by any chance, did you put like a TNT on the shortcut area?
Probably.
Yeah, I feel like that was aimed at me because like none of the CPUs will go for the shortcut.
I do play defensively.
Yeah, that's one way to keep like a lot of pro players a little bit off guard is when you have like a beaker or a TNT or nitro in the shortcut areas.
Yep, therein lies the madness. Making it more of a challenge for everyone else on board.
Yeah. It seems as though the default lobby is always on, what's it called, Turbo Stadium or Retro Stadium?
Retro Stadium.
Yeah. It always seems to be defaulted during every lobby.
On the PS4, I do see it pop up every now and then.
Yeah, because that's an
As we
exclusive...
established, it's... Yeah, as we established, though, it's pretty much just a reskin. Yeah, it's Turbo Track as it originally looked on the PS1.
Alright, Thunderstruck. Not to be confused with the AC/DC song.
Yep.
See you at the finish line.
Between this and Jungle Boogie, it's telling that Nitro Kart took some inspiration from past songs of the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Jungle Boogie was also a... Who was it by? Cool in the Gang?
I forget the name, but it sounds close to that.
Yeah.
Then there's Electron Avenue, which came pretty close to Electric Avenue.
Electric Avenue. I don't think I've heard that song.
I know it's a thing.
I think like during my Breath of the Wild Let's Play, I was like on a roll with like naming every single video title after songs.
Oh, nice.
For some reason, like I referenced Evanescence "Bring Me to Life" at one point, and there was the obvious "Through the Fire and Flames" by Dragon Force. So if you look back at my Breath of the Wild Let's Play, you'll notice that.
I'll be sure to check those out.
Yeah. I don't know, I think I got like really lazy with like naming the titles at that point, so I was like, man, let's just name them after song titles. Because coming up with titles sometimes is really like hard, especially if the Let's Play is like 80 parts long.
Especially if you're in a Let's Play with a lot of conversation going on, you'd have to name it after a certain discussion or debate.
Not only that, but you probably have to like
Always nice to
name
have
your
some
title
kind of a
something that's
highlight of the
also
episode.
like something that's not going to get demonetized.
Yeah.
Like I imagine the
How
Brain
strict
Scratch
YouTube is
commentaries
getting
like
now.
titles wouldn't be like when they were discussing the Hitler thing with Kingdom Hearts, they wouldn't name it "Would You Kill Baby Hitler" or something. Instead, they would probably name it something
Hypothetical
like
Dictator.
"Would You."
That was the episode title for Roni Plays.
Oh. So yeah, they wouldn't want to like reference something that would obviously get them demonetized.
Of course not.
Whoops.
What was this one for? Ah! I got squished.
Yep, this is one of the tougher tracks.
Yeah. There's also
And
one of
there
the
are
tracks
no
I'm not familiar with
shortcuts
either.
Did you even try?
Okay, yeah, invisible wall. So I won't be able to make that big of a shortcut.
Yeah.
I was thinking, it's like, huh, maybe I could catch up by doing a massive jump over there, but there seems to be an invisible wall.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
Yeah? Funny you're mentioning it now, because There was a shortcut for this track that was instantly patched out due to how much of an exploit it was.
Oh.
As soon as the race starts, you would make a right turn and just keep going from there.
That reminds me of like back in Mario Kart Wii when they had like extreme amounts of big shortcuts, but that's because of the poor programming on when the race points is like
really
that.
wanted that trophy.
As soon as someone finds some kind of exploit, everyone will always be taking advantage of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember back in the Wii days when we were playing, when I was playing online with like strangers, and what was the track that had like, you could basically get 3 laps in like 10 seconds? It was like a volcano area.
I forget.
Well, it was that track in
talking-
particular that I was confused. Like, wait, it's only been 10 seconds. How is people already beating it?
Yeah,
And
even back then everyone knew how to cheese everything off.
yeah, and because it was the Wii, it can't be patched. So it's like it just stayed there.
No. Yeah, good luck.
And I'm pretty sure like the majority of people like never voted for that track unless it was like random, in which case like, oh, we're screwed.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one
In any
instance.
case, we are
Gerudo,
moving
I think it was
on.
called Gerudo something or whatever, or at least it started with a G.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But with that, we are moving on to the next segment for Nitro Kart, which would be Techni.
Techni. I'm guessing it has to do with
Starting
tech.
with starting with Android Alley.
Android Alley. Oh, I think I know this one. This was also pretty popular among the online races as well.
Yeah, and I love what they did with the track too. Now it feels more like Metropolis from Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I definitely do get that vibe as well.
Which reminds me, I definitely want to hop in at some point for that particular game.
Oh yeah, I own the HD collection, so...
Oh, nice. I still need to revisit the original game so I know exactly how it goes down.
Yeah, the only issue in particular though is recording off of the PS3, which I think we've discussed how kind of a pain in the ass that is to record.
Right.
But otherwise, like, I could definitely do that along with Jak and Daxter, which is also a Naughty Dog property.
Uh-huh. I have no history with Jak and Daxter. I'm still looking into that though.
It's one of those series that I'm a little bit, like, miffed at the ratings as well, because, like, the first game was rated E for everyone, but then all of a sudden it's, like, T for teen for, like, the second and third game.
Yeah, who knew what exactly happened then?
Yeah. It's one of those moments where I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of weird. It's like, it was starting off at E and now it's T. It's like, it's kind of like how Dark Souls, like, Dark Souls 1, it was rated M, but all of a
Right.
sudden Dark Souls 2 was rated T?
Yeah?
It's like, okay, what made Dark Souls M and M rated series to begin with? That makes no sense.
Yeah, something ain't right here.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I believe Super Mario Odyssey got its first T rating in Japan.
Did it?
Yeah, it was Zero B, which is basically an equivalent of T for teen here. But only
What
in
exactly
Japan.
did they do in the game that caused a T rating?
I think it had to do with, like, the tanks. Because it looked
Oh,
too
right.
close to, like, military tanks, I'm guessing. Which is why it's, like, Zero
Yeah,
B.
I remember playing through that level.
Either that or the fact that Mario has nipples. I don't know.
Yeah. Either or.
Coming at you full speed.
So yeah, that's definitely baffling. It's like, it's a Mario game. You never expect it to be, like, T-rated, ever. Unless it was a soccer game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I believe that was also another instance where, like, a
Strikers?
Mario game was T-rated. Somehow.
Yeah.
The Zelda series is also pretty, like, weird when it comes to, like, whether or not it's E or T rated as well.
Did you even try?
Like going from an E rating to T, and then all the way back to E10 plus.
Oh yeah. It's like, I
This
always
is
kind of
something
assumed
Smash
that,
Bros.
like,
has done as
Zelda
well.
would be the type of game to be a T-rated game. but for the majority of its lifespan, it's actually been E or E10. The only two games I think that are T-rated for the Zelda series is Hyrule Warriors and Twilight Princess.
Oh. So that definitely had to go at Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah. It's definitely a fun game for anyone who's like into those Dynasty Warriors type of game. Base raiding and hack and slashing your way through like a million of enemies.
Maybe it's due to how risque certain characters are. That would
oh
be
yeah.
my best bet.
Oh, yeah, I remember like Sia's character design, and I'm like, this is a Nintendo game?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it kind of makes sense because Team Ninja was in the development of the game, and we know how perverted Team Ninja can be sometimes.
Yep.
With the DOA series.
They wanted that trophy.
So yeah. I noticed that Team Ninja's been like cooperating with Nintendo.
Warriors, but I imagine the same trait carrying on over there.
Yeah, I noticed that Team Ninja's been pretty cooperative with Nintendo recently. Not just like recently, but like probably like 10 years ago as well.
Oh, nice.
Because like, well, first off, their first collaboration wasn't so good because it was a Metroid Other M.
Oh.
But for the most part, like it seems as though Nintendo and Team Ninja get along pretty well, aside from not porting DOA.
Yeah, they've definitely picked up since then.
Yeah, like I remember at one point Ninja Gaiden 3 was a Nintendo Wii U exclusive. What the heck? Fun survey. Did you find?
Yeah, these pop up every now and again.
Huh.
They pretty much just ask if you've had fun. I usually skip these anytime I get them.
That is interesting. But yeah, and recently, I believe they developed Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which,
nice.
once again, is also a Nintendo exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering, like, what's going on with Nintendo and Team Ninja to be so buddy-buddies?
You never know sometimes.
Yeah.
Next off from here is Assembly Lane.
Assembly Lane. Alright. Which I'm assuming is not referencing a song at all.
Nah.
It seems too broad of a term to be used as a song. Alright, Assembly Lane. I think I remember this one. Ooh, I definitely remember this one.
Okay.
Watch out.
First shortcut coming up ahead.
Okay. Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yep. Pulled that off without a hitch.
Mm-hmm. Like, the mud probably like slows you down.
Yep. The same thing happens in a tiny arena.
I wonder if the treadmill is actually faster compared to the other route.
Yeah, you can definitely make your way through those treadmills. The only thing that'd be slowing you down are those
Stompers?
Are those obstacles that stomp you down.
Yeah.
Like I just went through.
I should believe there's another shortcut here unless I missed it.
Yeah, I just used it. It's right off to the left side of that final stretch.
Dang it.
Yeah, you'd have to be going fast enough in order to make that jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, the treadmill goes pretty fast if you're just avoiding those hazards.
There are some items that kind of like trick you into hoping to get, but like I'd say it's probably not worth it.
Yeah, no.
okay.
Yep, there you go. That's it.
Ooh, there we go.
That's it.
I really wanted that trophy.
Almost catch up to you there for a second.
Yeah, we were pretty close there.
Yeah. How many more races are there left?
After this, it's Electron Avenue and Hyper Spaceway, which is the finale track for Nitro Kart. Then from there, we wrap it up with Twilight Tour.
Right, sounds like a plan. I believe Electron Avenue is also the more popular one as well, of course, so...
Yep, that track does give you the most coins as of now.
Yep. So I'll try and switch characters just to hopefully a custom made for that track.
Sure.
You know, why not? And what is the smallest card I could give him?
The classic right there.
Yep. Alright.
Okay.
Every time I play Tiny, I always had to like zoom the camera out so that I could actually see the track. Because he kind of covers like the majority of like the camera.
Yeah, I'm always playing the game with the camera set up far back behind me. I'm more comfortable with it anyhow. And that just proves that you could be able to dodge the Time Warp Ball if you're lucky enough. You have to be swerving to a certain side, provided the map is big enough. Oh boy, I see it's coming.
Yeah, it would loop around back, I think, if you manage to dodge the first one.
I don't know if you noticed this, but I took a certain jump off the ramp.
Ugh, yeah, it's a really difficult jump to make as well.
Yeah, you'd have to be... Again, speed is required in order to make that jump. But at the same time, you also have to position yourself so you don't fall off. Because that's definitely what's throwing some people off.
Yeah, like speed is one thing, but like too much could actually like throw you overboard.
Yeah, you can either hit the sides of the wall or just straight up fall off where you don't necessarily mean to.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no.
Ah, that cost ya.
Come on, I'm almost there. Oh!
Ooh. I knew that.
I literally
that fall
saw it in the
across you.
my line of sight as well. If I didn't fall off that time, I think I would have actually completed the race. Yeah, 720 coins. That is massive. Combining that with the daily bonus and the weekend bonus.
Yep, the highest you would get if you came in first would be 800.
Yeah.
Which I feel would be extremely beneficial for everyone looking to gather as many coins as possible.
Definitely.
So from here, it's on to the finale track for Nitro Kart.
Alright.
Do a little switch around.
Oh, this is a costume I don't think I've seen before.
Yeah, primarily because it's a pre-order bonus.
Oh. Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Hold the phone up.
Of course, if you picked up the Oxide Edition, it would be there by default. I know a friend who picked up this exact version of the game and was able to get the Electron costumes no problem.
Oh, I just realized I do have the digital code. I just didn't redeem it yet. I didn't know until now.
Was it the Oxide Edition or just the standard?
There's a costume for Crash, Coco, and Cortex. Electron skin pack.
All you have to do... Yeah, you'd have to pre-order in order to gain those goodies.
Yeah, and I remember pre-ordering the game, so I was like, how come I didn't get that? I was like, and I just opened the case and was like, oh, there it is. I didn't realize I have the code until now, so thanks for reminding me.
Hopefully you're able to put them to good use.
Yeah. It's a good thing it didn't expire. Apparently it's going to expire at December 2020, which is way long for now, so... we got plenty of time.
Plenty of time now.
Yeah. Alright, I think I remember the gimmick for this stage. Yep.
Yep. Warping from one spot to another.
What the? Oh, hello. So that's what you meant when you said canceling out the blue orb and time thing, right?
Yep.
Because I just saw like 3 opponents shoot out 3 different orbs, but 2 of them cancel each other out, I think.
Ah.
So that was crazy.
I only saw like 1 pop out on the map, and you somehow dodged it.
Oh, well, I was behind them, so like I was able to see like the impact of when the CPU shot them. And I saw like 3 different orbs, but 2 of them canceled out each other. Or 2 of them just disappeared, I'm guessing, because only 1 is allowed on stage.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes now.
Yeah. So that was crazy what I saw. Who put these TNTs on these speed parts?
Yes. Yep, I'm a little feisty like that.
Oh, that's why. There's 2 different pathways in this one.
Yeah. There's a shortcut that you could make as soon as you enter this exact pathway.
This track in particular definitely feels like a final area.
Yep, this is the finale track. The only real difference is that they've cut down a certain part of the track that involved anti-gravity.
Yeah.
So a good chunk of the map is lost. But personally, I feel this is a change for the better, as the original track layout would have made this map a bit too long than it should be.
Of course, I'm sure there's like ways to negate that longness, right? Because I believe in like the previous Mario Kart games, like sometimes some racetracks would be 2 laps, some of them will be 7 laps, depending on the track design. Cough Baby Park.
Alright, because I know now they're doing a thing where you would have different segments kind of counting as a certain lap.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, because they're doing like segment 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
They did this for like Rainbow Road, I believe.
Yeah, the N64 version of Rainbow Road in particular, which I didn't think was really that long in the original game, but they decided to like split them up into segments instead, so...
Yeah, that makes sense now.
Okay, how do you dodge these fire parts? Do I just not jump?
If you're jumping, you should be able to dodge them pretty easily.
It feels like
really
if I jump sometimes, I would actually get hit by them.
Going again.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the tracks I'm unfamiliar with as well, so...
Yeah, you just keep practicing here.
Yeah. And looks like my daily bonus is gone, so it's just restored to my weekend bonus right now.
Yeah, if the game counts for 30 minutes in total, then that means the Wumpa time multiplier has already used up. So from here, all we have to do now is play through Twilight Tour as a bit of a closing curtain to the fact that the Grand Prix is ending soon.
Yeah. We'll still be able to play that track regardless, right? Even after the Grand Prix?
Yeah.
Alright, that's good.
Once they introduce the track, it's there from the get-go.
Alright, that's good.
So we'll remember that as we come across every monthly event.
Alright, Twilight Tour, here we come.
Okay.
As the finale for this Grand Prix at the very least. Though I'm pretty sure there's going to be way more tracks
have at least
afterwards.
Something to close on.
Alright.
Yep, I'm finishing this off with her beach outfit.
Makes sense, it's the summertime by the time we're recording this.
Uh-huh. Cause I think this one holds up pretty well along with Electron and Princess Coco. I think she has like one of the finest costumes out there.
Oh yeah.
This one is especially cute because you should see her trying to hula dance.
I'm guessing we're going to see that during her victory animation.
Yep. So after this, we'll be revisiting this game every month with each Grand Prix that comes about.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Definitely. Otherwise, I have no idea what's actually after this then.
Yeah, this is a pretty good note to end on.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm talking about like other like Crash and Spyro games to cover as well, because what's next after this?
Yeah, I think aside from the Game Boy games and some of the later titles, we pretty much got a great chunk of the series covered.
Yeah. I guess the Game Boy games would be the next one to cover. I certainly happen to own all of them except for Orange and Purple, so I guess the next time we continue this will be probably those games.
Yeah, the Huge Adventure is where we'd want to kick things off.
Yeah. And the only thing I know from that game so far is from the Cat Icarus review.
Yeah.
Oh, time. Hello.
Yep, that just happened.
And like I said, the copy that I own, it was a used copy, and someone managed to 100% it. So, so whoever whoever the original owner for that game is, definitely was dedicated enough to complete it. So that must be a sign of a fun game, right?
Yeah. This is also where Vicarious Visions got their starting ground with Crash.
Yeah, because I believe they developed the GBA games as well, right?
Yeah, they did. They were behind the Game Boy games, Nitro Kart, and the Insane Trilogy following after that.
Yeah, Vicarious Vision's been like been in the gaming market for a while now, haven't they?
Yep, they definitely know their stuff pretty well.
Yeah, like they started off around with the Tony Hawk series, I want to believe.
Oh, and did they?
Yeah, it's either that or Neversoft. I'm trying to remember exactly who though.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But like, even so, like even after that, they were also developing a lot of Guitar Hero games.
Yeah, I know they were the go-to company for Game Boy titles, especially.
Oh yeah. So yeah, them, Neversoft, and what else was there? Beanox. They're pretty like really on in the Activision like development team, I think. I guess that's technically Infinity Ward as well, but they mostly do Call of Duty games.
Right.
Same for Treyarch as well.
Alright, that should give you enough time to catch up.
Yep. Unless... Oh no! I ran out of gas!
Oh!
What will I ever do? Come on, Ty, you can push the cart! Just a little bit!
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Yeah, I know. Considering how the CPU is like really way behind, I got plenty of time to like finish it. Yeah, this is what we get for like setting the AI to like easy. Which, can you actually set the AI to a different difficulty? Or is it always default to easy no matter what?
Yeah, you can switch up the difficulty.
Oh, okay.
I just prefer playing on easy and medium.
Oh. I'm guessing hard is going to be too hard for us to handle then.
Pretty much. You guessed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they hit you with a certain item, it's going to be way harder than ever to catch up with anyone.
Man, it's just like playing online.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Anyways, that was the, what was this Grand Prix called?
Nitro Tour.
Nitro Tour.
Yeah, I love that. That was cute.
Yeah. I really like how, like, depending on the costume, they also have a different victory animation as well. That's a really nice touch that they added.
Costumes a lot more than just a cosmetic thing.
Yeah.
Really brings out a lot more of their personality based on what they're wearing.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, ugh. Yep, that
Yeah,
was...
that about wraps things up.
Yep, for now at the very least, until we revisit this game again.
Yeah, we'll be coming back in August.
Yeah, so until then, this is the Basinger.
And MiscDan64.
We're signing out. Thanks for watching.
See you then.